This supplement costs $100. In America, it says it supports your longevity genes and healthy aging. In Germany, it's sold as lab chemicals not suitable for human consumption. Same ingredients, different continent. Here's why that should terrify you. Before you click away, this isn't about bashing supplements. It's about the regulatory shell game that just cost you hundreds of dollars. By the end of this video, you'll have a 5-minute system to verify any supplement claim in the US, EU, or Switzerland. And I'm going to show you the exact databases regulators use. Here's what the FDA, European Food Safety Authority, and Swiss authorities have in common. Supplements reach shelves without proving they work in humans. 0 clinical trials required. 0 pre-market testing. Just trust us. They assume it's safe until people start getting sick. So if nobody's testing these products before they're sold, what's the difference between buying supplements in New York versus Berlin versus Zurich? The difference is what companies can legally lie to you about. Same product. 3 rulebooks. Your zip code determines if you're protected or played. Let's talk about NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide. This stuff promises to reverse cellular aging. Sounds amazing. And in the US, you can buy it right now with these exact claims. Wait. Clinically proven, but not evaluated by the FDA? How does that work? In Europe, you can't legally buy this as a supplement. At all. But here's where it gets weird. These sellers found a loophole. Slap "not for human consumption" in the description, keep all the health claims in the photos, and boom, plausible deniability. Let's break down how each system actually works. Because understanding this is how you stop wasting money. In 1994, Congress passed Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act, DSHEA, the law that changed everything. It gave supplement companies the power to make health claims without FDA approval. They call them structure-function claims, all 100% legal, yet unverified by regulators. Notice what's missing? Proof. They just need some evidence, and they decide what counts as some. But wait, it gets worse. There's another pathway with even less oversight, GRAS. GRAS means generally recognized as safe. It was designed for stuff like salt and vinegar. But now, companies hire their own experts, declare ingredients safe, and go straight to market. FDA notification is optional. Critics call it GRAS washing. You're consuming ingredients deemed safe by company-hired consultants, not independent scientists. Europe does it differently. Every health claim must be pre-approved by EFSA, the European Food Safety Authority, and listed in an official register. Notice the precision. Specific nutrient. Specific dose. Specific wording. Companies can't get creative. If it's not in the register exactly as written, it's illegal. Remember that probiotic claiming gut health support in the US? EFSA rejected all generic probiotic claims. In Europe, you literally cannot legally sell a supplement with probiotic health claims. The billion-dollar claim doesn't exist. But here's the dirty secret nobody advertises. These products aren't authorized, but they're sold anyway. Here's the scam. Visual claims drive sales. Consumers don't read descriptions. Sellers get deniability. We included the disclaimer. Switzerland? They mirror the EU approach with their own oversight layer through the Federal Food Safety and Veterinary Office. Okay, theory is great, but let's see this in action. I'm going to show you 3 real ingredients sold right now and how their legal status changes based on where you live. One's in regulatory chaos. One actually has evidence. And one is a billion-dollar claim that doesn't legally exist in half the world. NMN went from supplement to banned, back to supplement in the US in 3 years. Not because the science changed, because the lawyers changed. In the US, legal to sell with these claims. In Europe, not authorized as food supplement. It's sold as lab chemical, not suitable for human consumption, period. But here's what the science actually says. Small studies, 25 to 40 people, show NMN raises NAD plus biomarkers. That's it. No proof of longer life. No proof of disease prevention. Just higher numbers on a blood test. Omega-3 is different. This actually has evidence. But watch how claims differ. The difference? EU claims are backed by specific evidence at specific doses. US claims are whatever the company wants to say. Probiotics. Massive industry. And in Europe, the entire category is basically illegal. EFSA reviewed hundreds of claims, rejected them all. Insufficient evidence. Too vague. No standardization. Same bacteria. Same formulation. In America, it supports digestive wellness. In Europe, legally, it supports nothing, because the claim doesn't exist. Okay, you're probably feeling overwhelmed. 3 different systems. Gray markets. Legal loopholes. Where do you even start? Right here. I'm about to give you a 5-minute verification system that works in any region. And I'll show you the exact databases I use. Step 1. Know your rulebook. Are you buying in the US, EU, or Switzerland? Different rules, different databases. Step 2. Verify claims. In the US, look for this disclaimer. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Then search this database. FDA compliance dashboards. Multiple warnings? Run away. In Europe, cross-reference claims with the EU register. If it's not here, it's illegal. Period. Step 3. Check if the ingredient is even legal. In the EU, use the Novel Food Catalogue. See? Not authorized. Gray market only. In the US, check if it's a novel dietary ingredient. Post-1994 ingredients should be notified. Step 4. PUBMED search. Search ingredient name, human clinical trial. Look for human studies, not just mice. Larger samples. Peer-reviewed journals. Company funded only? Be skeptical. Step 5. Look for third-party testing. USP, NSF, Consumer Lab. Not required, but meaningful. Here's the harsh truth. Most longevity supplements reach market without proving they work. Regulatory approval, where it exists, governs what companies can say, not whether products deliver. But here's the empowering truth. You now have the tools. 5 minutes. Official databases. The same resources regulators use. Before you spend $100 on unproven supplements, first invest in interventions with decades of evidence. Resistance training, sleep optimization, protein intake. These work everywhere. I've linked every database mentioned in this video in the description. US verification tools, EU registers, Swiss authorities. Everything you need. If this saved you from wasting money on fake claims, hit that like button. Subscribe for more evidence-based breakdowns. And drop a comment. What supplement claim did you fall for? No judgment. We've all been there. Your longevity journey must be grounded in science, not geography. Demand evidence. Verify claims. See you in the next one.